Should I start us off?
Ooh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob Squarepants.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics to the song.
SpongeBob
dude, same.
Squarepants.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the Spongebro Squarecast.
And this week, we're gonna talk about the epic, the amazing. I'm running out of adjectives here.
The most triumphant.
The most
probably is,
triumphant
yeah.
and most excellent
Most successful, probably.
PlayStation 2 game.
SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. That was awful. Who cares?
We're talking about SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom for the PS2.
Released in the year 2003,
Yeah.
which was the best year.
Yeah, because I was born.
Okay, Zoomer.
Hey, I'm the Zoomer. I'm the Zoomer in the house.
Nice. I didn't even think of this. Okay, so it was the best
Yeah.
year.
It totally was. It was also released for the Nintendo GameCube, I think. And
Yeah, but you wouldn't know that because you weren't even born.
yeah, was my childhood anyway.
What's a GameCube?
What? Yeah, what is a GameCube? Is it?
Is it like a Rubik's Cube?
Oh yeah, I know those.
So anyway, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom was my childhood. It's
Hey, dude. Mine too.
dude, same.
yeah, and who are we anyway? I think we didn't introduce.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm,
right,
I'm
he's here.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Hey guys, I'm Patrick.
Hey, I'm Sandy. I'm from Texas.
Hell yeah, that's us.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeehaw!
Well,
Doesn't she say that in the game? That's like one of.
oh yeah, when
she
she
says
when
it
she
in the
does-
show
does-
like all the time.
Yeah, she
Well,
says
yeah.
it in the game when she does like the lasso thing.
Yeah,
right.
Which brings us to a first topic
The game.
of the game. The game.
the game.
It's my favorite
Well,
game.
let's maybe talk about the premise of the game a bit.
Yeah.
It's so you know what you're like fighting against. Isn't it like Plankton wants to steal the Krabby Patty formula as usual,
yeah.
and he invents
Um,
robots.
No, he
Yeah.
invents machines that
what's-
create robots.
Genius.
He
Fucking
creates
genius.
a giant machine that creates robots.
And tinier machines
And
that
she-
also create.
yeah.
Because those are the like the mini boss
Exactly.
things
Yeah, yeah,
you have
yeah.
to kill.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, why do the robots run around all of Bikini Bottom? Well, the thing is, Plankton doesn't control them anymore because he accidentally switched. He forgot to switch to switch the what's it called?
The machine.
The obedience off.
The
On.
obedience setting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's like
he-
an
yeah.
obedience
There's an
switch.
obedience setting, and he accidentally set it to off.
He just pulled the lever.
Yeah, and well now
Well.
the robots are running around town.
Terrorizing citizens.
Yeah.
And being overall very annoying.
Very annoying.
Yeah,
Yes.
really annoying sounds.
Making stupid sounds.
Yeah.
Like cranky machine sounds. Bzzz.
They have really weird designs too.
Well, yeah. The game starts off. SpongeBob and Patrick are playing with miniature robots, and they put it in the magic. What's it called?
The magic what? I don't remember the start of the game.
I put it in
Sorry.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
We're not as young as you.
anyway,
It's not as fresh.
Now
minds.
they think they are responsible for the
Oh yeah.
robots.
Yeah, because they think they made magic happen and made
Exactly.
those mini robots.
Oh. I totally forgot about that.
It turned them into
Giant
the
robots,
giant robots
yeah.
now terrorizing the city.
Oh, so they think it's their fault and now they have to fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And is there even any real plot attached to this? Isn't it just like you run around killing robots?
And then in the end, you destroy a machine,
Yeah.
and that's.
But that's just
Right,
the,
right.
The
They let
thing.
you clear every area.
You clear every
Exactly.
area, and it's cleared once you destroy the robot machine.
The
right?
final robot machine, yeah.
Yeah.
and the game is really really long, and it always it's really amazing how long it actually is, because it's just this it's a SpongeBob SquarePants game. Like, you wouldn't expect it to be this big. But it
Epic
is,
adventure, but it
yeah.
is actually a big epic adventure.
Yeah. Well, you start off collecting like shiny objects, I think they're called.
They're just called shiny objects.
They're just
yeah.
called
Yeah.
shiny objects, and
Mr. Krabs like some.
yeah, and you can trade them for
And golden spatulas.
for
right?
golden spatulas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to collect golden spatulas, and when you collect enough golden spatulas, you can access new areas. It's a really simple concept, actually.
It is very simple, but it's
It's very fun also. It
Yeah.
works really well. And because you can play as different characters. You can play as SpongeBob, you can play as Patrick, and you can play as me, Sandy.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
You can play all of us in the game.
yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And each one of these characters has their own movements and abilities
Yeah.
and special attacks. And it's really fun just playing around with them.
I think SpongeBob can simply attack all around.
Yeah, like he can do this roundhouse attack
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Isn't
And
his
use a lot-
weapon like a jellyfish net? Or
Yeah,
something?
it is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and you
it's
can
just special.
you have a lot of special attacks with bubbles, like
Yeah.
Yeah, he can shoot bubbles.
yeah. But you can make a bubble stomp or something.
So all my favorite
And-
assets from the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love this. I'm feeling like the way we're talking about this is like the Red Letter Media Star Wars hype crew thing.
I don't know
And it
that.
just
but
okay, so it's a show by Red Letter Media where they like it's a parody on industry shills basically, and they just sit around. Nerd crew is what they call it, and talk about the Star Wars movies, the anticipated Star Wars movies, and how great they're probably gonna be, and they have this whole meta narrative of I'm paid for chilling for
Okay.
Star Wars. And yeah, and
You were just advertising our game because we're in it.
yeah, yeah. That's
okay,
what
yeah,
this is.
Sure.
Yeah, it totally is.
Which is describing to you how cool the game is. It's wonderful.
The game's named after me. I'm so proud. Well,
I just always loved the plunge attack that Patrick can do, like where you
Yeah.
jump up and then you plunge down, and this shock wave
yeah.
gets blasted.
And his
Off,
regular attack is
and
really really fun as well, because it just launches his belly forward.
Yeah.
And
Which is another thing that I always found very cool in SpongeBob, because it has its origins in the actual biology of a starfish.
yeah,
Do you know how starfish hunt?
it's
their
really
prey?
disgusting.
It's really creepy and
no, but I've
disgusting.
seen
yeah,
them move.
I've seen that
Like-
one comic someone posted. On
Yeah, they
Discord.
just
It's really disgusting.
they basically sit on them.
Yeah.
Like they crawl over, they creep over, and then they just swallow them whole. Like they just overcome them.
Yeah,
It's
well,
it's
okay.
a very eerie way.
I've seen this really disgusting comic where the Patrick just stands outside Sandy's house, and he just bashes against the glass until it breaks. And he wants to eat Sandy, but Sandy shoots him. And then there's another part where he just sits on SpongeBob and devours him. And then Sandy splits him in half, but he just
regenerates.
regenerates,
'cause
and
he's
now
a-
there's two
yeah.
Patricks, and he's going after Sandy again.
Oh, I think I've seen that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Marine
the
biology is
full-
pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I mean the creator of SpongeBob was a marine biologist.
Yeah,
So
As has been said before. I've heard that before somewhere.
yeah.
did you say that?
Hmm?
I'm confused.
No, it's just like, duh. Like everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I know, But still, but
No, it's cool that you said it. It's fine.
come on.
Let's keep going. So, where were we?
I'm just, I'm Sandy, so I'm more intelligent than you are, and I'm
Yeah,
a bit.
Well,
you're
of course,
stupid.
I'm
I'm a
Patrick.
bit conceited
Please don't
about
devour me,
it. And
Patrick.
you are Patrick, which means you're kind of stupid.
And really disgusting because you can. Oh man.
Patrick sad. Anyway, Patrick liked about this game that it's very fun to play, and has nice music.
It is really fun to play, and the
Oh,
music
yeah.
is really amazing.
It has some, like the entire SpongeBob soundtrack. It takes some songs from the show, I think,
Yeah.
tracks, but it has some original.
And it's really like
things too.
surf rock stuff.
Yeah,
And
I
it,
just wanted to
it
bring
really,
that up.
It really fits.
It has this really cool surf rock vibe. I mean, especially I remember the level with the amusement park. I think that had a very very catchy surf
yeah.
rock tune playing.
Yeah,
to it,
I remember that.
which always made me hype
Yeah,
for destroying robots.
destroying robots.
Also,
It's like Yoshimi battles the pink robots.
Yeah,
Basically,
it is.
It's
it
the
is.
plot of Yoshimi. You know karate because you're SpongeBob and
Right,
Sandy.
right.
Like Sandy especially, like she
Well,
just
Sandy-
karate punches
Yeah,
the robot.
she
Yeah.
attacks with karate moves.
So yeah,
Of course. And
Yoshimi.
the controls of this game feel just
it
feel
feels
Wonderful.
Really great. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played that many video games in my life, but this one was one of the it just felt good playing through it because you the way you move is just very
It's the main appeal because the story isn't really interesting, but
well. There's no story.
yeah,
You just
exactly, and it doesn't look very good because it's from 2003, but
I think it looks very good for 2003.
yeah,
I kind of like it.
they're
it's-
making a remake right now, and it looks way better, but the original that just. It's old. It's
Well,
kind
but I
of
kind of
outdated,
like
but-
that it looks better.
Yeah.
Like, there's these in some of the scenes where there's like dialogues, and I remember one with Mrs. Puff.
Yeah.
Oh, Mrs.
And the
Puff.
mouth,
And
she's
oh.
just really. She looks like she's panicking, and she's flapping around with the.
Yeah.
With the,
Really creepy and weird, and I like
Yeah.
it.
it's. It's really traumatizing experience looking at Mrs. Puff for. I looked at her for in this one scene for like 10 minutes once. I don't know why, but it was really.
Why did you look at it for 10 minutes?
I don't know, man. It just caught my eye. Like, why does she look like that? Why is she flapping her mouth? It looks really weird.
Yeah, you get this with old games
Yeah.
quite a
Yeah.
lot actually. It's really funny. But what I always loved about this game in particular were the snow surfing,
Yeah.
like sand surfing.
Sand surfing.
It's not snow, but yeah.
What are they called in English? Is it Sandhill or something?
Sandhill,
Yeah.
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 I love those levels.
That was my favorite level too. So basically
It's like the pod race in Lego Star Wars.
but better.
Yeah,
But better.
but actually good.
actually good. It's so good.
You can either ride on Sandy rides on a shell like a snowboard, and SpongeBob uses his tongue.
And
Yeah,
Patrick
just like in the show,
Patrick
yeah.
just sits there.
Wait, you can play Patrick in these levels?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Wait, not on
No.
Sand Hill, but the
No, that's
jellyfish fields. He can.
That's in the jungle.
No, on the
No,
jellyfish.
no,
Oh,
that's-
yeah,
the
yeah,
first-
yeah,
the first-
Sand Hill is the level where you only have those.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
There's other
you
slides.
have different slides. Yeah, those
Yeah.
slide levels. I love the slide levels.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
oh,
slide
jeez.
levels in general, and Patrick just sits there.
Guys,
Yeah.
remember the slide in the jungle? It's the hardest one
yeah,
in the game.
Last time
Oh,
we
God.
played, we sat there so long.
You
But-
say last time we played, but when was the last time we played?
Last year.
Oh, you played it last year.
We
last
played-
year was it this year? I thought it was this year.
Okay, cause
Well, I don't know. It seems like it's been a while, but
Okay.
It's
a while,
it's been a while.
because probably haven't played it since
Yeah.
like forever. Like when I
Yeah.
was a child, an actual child. I didn't play it since then.
But
So-
yeah, I was in the jungle and there were multiple like pathways but it was so much fun just to try and get it right and get better every time.
Yeah, it's very rare for me that I actually have fun like trying multiple times in a video game.
Yeah.
But in this game, it just was like, whoa, I wanna master this. I wanna get good. I wanna clear this area.
And why is that, you think?
Because the controls are fun and the whole atmosphere of the game is just, I don't know, up my alley. I guess it's
Yeah,
not frustrating.
I don't remember being frustrated once in this
Yeah.
game.
Even
Maybe-
if there's like a hard level, I
Maybe
didn't
in the
get
final
frustrated.
boss fight, I think, because that was
We haven't beaten it. Last
No, we didn't.
yeah.
We didn't beat it last time. No. I think we as a, well, mainly I played the game in 2 days.
Yeah, in 2 days.
But before I left, I wanted to beat the final boss, but I didn't, and felt really. I was really disappointed, but
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but yeah. I mean, you experienced most of the game, and
Yeah.
that's what it's about.
the final boss is against giant Spongebob robot.
Oh yeah, now I
And
remember.
also
And he has these-
also a giant plankton robot flying
Yeah.
around.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, now I remember. And he had it was up all in karate gear.
Yeah, exactly.
And he would punch down with his huge gloves.
Yeah. And Plankton was
Oh.
flying around on this little machine, and he was shooting lasers at you.
Oh man.
And then in the next phase, you would go inside the head of the SpongeBob and fly around. But because you had run, not fly around, you would jump around on trampolines. But,
Yeah.
But that was a fight where you had to use like most of your special abilities that you got through the game, like the bubble missile, for example. There was a bubble bowling ball as well.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, some trick shots.
It's coming back to me now. All the different levels. Like there was one which was in a dream of.
Yeah, the SpongeBob stream.
Squidward?
It was,
Oh,
no,
it's-
it was
it's-
SpongeBob's dream, but in SpongeBob's
Oh,
dream
yeah.
there were multiple dreams
Like,
of all the
those are-
characters.
Yeah, right.
Those are all references to certain episodes of the show, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this is one episode where SpongeBob goes into his dream and then messes with everyone else's dream,
Yeah.
and everyone's really mad at him.
And then they show up at his door.
Yeah,
yeah. I
He
remember
complains,
that.
"Get out of my dream, SpongeBob."
Patrick's dream was the best one because it was just completely empty. Patrick was standing inside, I think, and there was one giant door through which you came in and left, and one golden spatula just somewhere in this black void, and you could even
Yeah, I
go all the way
remember.
to the end and come back. It's like a ball.
He just wasn't dreaming about anything.
Yeah. well,
Just an empty head.
yeah.
No, but I remember the Squidward's, especially the Squidward dream sequence, because it was really hard
yeah.
jumping over those musical notes.
It was-
Oh
it
yeah,
was a
yeah.
real
That's
ch-
one
I
of the more
always
difficult
jump and
levels.
run.
That was
Risers.
one of the most difficult levels because
Yeah.
it was so easy to fall down.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
It was really frustrating, and you had to start all over again, I think.
Okay,
I-
I said
I
before I
think there
never
were
got frustrated.
checkpoints,
This is the level I got frustrated at.
Yeah, but the most frustrating thing was that moving around inside SpongeBob's dream, from level to level, was the hardest thing ever because there were like these rotating blocks with spikes on them.
Oh
It was
shit,
the-
yeah.
That was the most annoying thing in the game, I think. And
God, playing games is hard.
yeah, but it's
so-
so much fun.
I'm so glad I don't play games anymore.
I do.
I just realized that. I mean,
Um,
we were supposed to shield this game, of course, but fuck it. This game sucked. This game was
No.
hard. This was
I think it's great.
such a waste of my time. I could have used my time so much more productively as a kid.
Leave.
Get out of here.
We're not gonna get any money if you talk like that.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here for the sake of our discussion. You should destroy me.
Okay, I guess we shouldn't be all positive about the game. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm trying to disperse criticisms of the game. I thought you could maybe.
And we can just say it's great because it
put
is.
me in my place maybe or something for spouting such nonsense because the game is great.
Dude, have you even played the game?
Yeah, you basically have played the game because you haven't played it for like 10 years or something.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm just stupid and don't remember
Yeah, you
correctly.
fucking casual, man.
Anyway, this game is... I remember it very fondly as a childhood memory.
I especially love the jellyfish fields, which
What's
is
the
like
first
the
level?
first big level.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just love the level design. I think it just looked so rich and pleasant.
Yeah.
Like the entire environment. You were jumping around and killing robots.
It's like a really fun level design because it's a giant island basically, and there's goo all around. And but you I think you could freeze the goo with Patrick and go to other islands, and
Oh yeah.
there were also collectible socks for Patrick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
right,
socks, the stinky socks.
Yeah, he
Oh,
loves his socks.
I love those.
Yeah,
If you got 10 socks for Patrick, he would give you a golden back scratcher.
So a golden spatula.
So it's a golden
Yeah.
spatula. He just used them as back scratchers because he didn't know how to use them.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. He's not a
Or
fry cook.
actually, maybe he was the only one who knew how to use them properly.
Yeah.
Huh. What a philosophical game.
Another level I really liked was what's it called? The hero cave. The
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The cave of Mermaid Man and
Barnacle
Barnacle Boy.
Boy.
Barnacle, Mermaid Man, and Barnacle.
They're just
Boy, man.
they're just in the elderly home, and you get there.
underneath the sofa, I think.
Yeah.
And it was, they were all around, and I think there was Mermaid Man just sitting there on a rotating platform or something, watching TV, and telling you what to do.
So, the coolest thing about the game, actually, everything else we said now was fine, but it wasn't the coolest thing. This is the coolest thing. All the levels, at least most of them, I think, are kind of based on certain, locations in certain episodes, but it's so much more flashed out. So you get to see the entire thing. And like for example, one of my absolute favorite levels was the rock bottom level.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. You
It
never
has
get
this
to explore rock bottom.
Very cool.
in the show.
Yeah, in the show it's just it's bus station basically. But you can tell in the show this is a different society, an alien society. This is the deep sea now, and that really gets fleshed out way more in the game, and it's this very cool sci-fi dystopian design.
And the soundtrack's really eerie.
Yeah. I just
And there
remember
were a lot
feeling
of-
it. It's
and
pretty
that's also
cool.
really interesting because in Rock Bottom there were a lot of enemies and just the environment. I think there were platforms. If you ran on them, they fell down. So you had to sneak a lot. There were also enemies with that would detect you if you ran.
Oh yeah, sneaking. Because if
So-
you didn't sneak on those very thin metal scrap
Yeah.
metal platforms, then they would just fall down and collapse under your weight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the coolest idea
And sometimes you would
about
have
the
to
physics of this game. Like,
you'd have to be sneaking and also throwing one of the bowling balls at the
Yeah.
same time.
which was really hard to do sometimes.
Yeah.
I remember that took some time learning in the beginning when I first started the game.
But yeah, the level design is just filled with very fun little challenges of like either like just jumping around or like having to activate some buttons with your special
trigger
attacks
something, yeah.
while doing something else. So
And
yeah.
evading the robots all
evading the robots at
At
the
the
same
same
time or
time.
just killing them, destroying them.
beforehand, yeah. But you couldn't always do that, I think. Sometimes you had to evade them.
Yeah. But overall, like the game, like all the levels are not too hard, which is probably also a reason why I like the game so much, because why it very rarely got frustrating, but at the same time it's like fun. So it's not hard, but it's fun, and it's like the perfect mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have we exhausted everything we could say about this game?
I'm sure we haven't.
Probably not.
I mean, after all, this is the most epic, most amazing, most excellent game. Oh my god. We're just looking at the pictures, screenshots of the game.
Oh yeah, that was where those
It looks-
giant.
Really, really goofy.
Yeah, it does.
Which is great.
Where those giant Sandy and Patrick robots, and as mini bosses, and the Patrick robot just spit goo all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And I think he somehow I think froze everyone on the like all the bystanders, and somehow I think as a kid that really terrified me. Like when suddenly Patrick and Sandy were frozen, I was like, oh shit, I gotta get them out of there. And I
Or they
think-
might die.
I think SpongeBob got frozen, and then I had to play as Sandy suddenly. I think that's what it was.
Oh yeah, something like that.
It was really fun actually. A really good boss fight.
I just remembered how we got that game. It's when our mom got us the used
PS2.
the used PS2.
That was
We
the
just
first
got
game.
it with the game
Yeah.
with the PS2.
Yeah, it was just.
Was the first game we got.
Like it was a Christmas present, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just had it.
I
We never
remember-
like specifically went out to buy this game. We just had it, and then
It just yeah. I just wasn't it like we got 3 games, right? One of them was this.
we also got Monster Trucks Extreme.
Yeah,
Wasn't it-
some
wasn't-
some weird kind of
was the
racing
That
game.
one like
which was really
FIFA,
shit.
or was it Need for Speed? Was it one of those two?
No, we got this one shitty racing game
Yeah, that
and
Monster
I
Truck.
think a FIFA game
A FIFA game,
Probably.
probably.
because we were into football back then.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Remember those days?
Only you two. I know wasn't into football. I don't like.
You were cool.
Yeah, I was a cool kid.
Sad but true.
This is the saddest and most awkward podcast I've ever recorded.
Have you ever recorded a podcast?
Sandy, on how many podcasts have you been?
I'm trying to count in my head right now. Every podcast.
Okay.
Dude, same.
Been on all the podcasts.
Anyway, I really like how we just randomly got this game and then we still have like these very fond memories of it, and it's like accidentally we get something great
Yeah.
Yeah.
just by chance.
Like when we then accidentally got Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, just
Like-
by pure happenstance.
Yeah, like we never
How-
went
how
out
did
to
that
buy
happen?
it. It just
I think it
just
was
kind
even
of
for that.
came into our home
What?
for some convoluted reason.
Yeah, some
Whatever.
weird coincidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
magic. It's fate.
It's fate.
It must have been fate.
We're the chosen one.
Yeah.
Keyblade.
Like the
wielder.
Keyblade chose us
The Keyblade shows.
Yeah.
to open the door to Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
which is what we did.
Should
Yeah.
Should we also talk about Kingdom Hearts now?
Yeah, why not?
Whatever.
Well,
why not?
It wasn't Kingdom
Alright.
Hearts. It was Kingdom Hearts 2. Have anyone?
I
Has
think I
anyone
went.
played Kingdom Hearts?
I think
the first one
I
at all?
I
Played
went
a couple
back.
of levels.
I went back later and played it on an emulator or something.
Okay.
My classmates, some of my classmates and I, we tried to play the first one last year, but we never really. We're all too busy to get together and continue playing. So I don't even remember where we stopped.
Yeah, but you don't really have to play the first
Yeah, because
Kingdom Hearts in order
the
to get the
is
story of
completely-
Kingdom Hearts 2.
The story is a complete mess anyway.
The story doesn't make any sense anyway. That's not
Yeah.
the point.
The point is that the story is a mess.
The point is that Kingdom Hearts is the light.
It is the light.
That's
yeah.
Kingdom
the-
Hearts is the
That's
light.
the point. It's just pure emotion.
I gotta say though, the SpongeBob game holds up way better than Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts. For me.
I have to agree. I have to agree. SpongeBob in general is.
So like these are the two games that I played the most on the PS2 back in the day.
Really? Yeah.
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 And I just playing that SpongeBob game again last year was so much fun. I've been trying to play Kingdom Hearts again because I remember really loving the story, and it's always been very boring and frustrating.
Yeah, like the only thing I really connect with Kingdom Hearts nowadays is the theme song and the music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
and
And
music's
especially
amazing.
the Utada Hikaru theme
Yeah.
song. Like,
Yeah.
I still kind of cry when I hear that, like inside, because I don't cry outside because I'm cool, you know. But on the inside, I always cry when I hear that song.
The music's
So
amazing.
beautiful. Yeah,
The game is like
it's like
it's really slow. Like it takes like 2.5 hours to get to the title screen.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Twilight Town thing.
Yeah.
It's-
I mean,
it's-
the atmosphere of Twilight Town is what I love most about the game.
Yeah,
Though.
it
But maybe
is.
it's just because I've been there so many times. Because every time I try to replay it, I'm just stuck there.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and it's like a Stockholm syndrome thing.
Yeah.
You play the 2 hours and then you're like, okay, I'm exhausted. I don't want to play anymore. And then you stop, and then like 2 weeks later, hey, I want to start playing this again. And it
Yeah.
repeats just over and over.
The controls don't feel as good as in the SpongeBob game.
Yeah.
Also the fighting mechanics, because in Kingdom Hearts it's basically just spamming the X button, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just attack, attack,
Yeah.
attack. I mean, you can do some extra things with magic and stuff, but
You just
The
press
keyblade
X
functions,
and
but
the
that's,
triangle once in
you
a
know, you
while
just
and-
maneuver around, and then you press hit, and that's fighting.
Yeah.
And it's kind of boring. And in SpongeBob you have so much more
It's not as
Well,
creative.
SpongeBob is like
variety.
in SpongeBob it's like the normal enemies. You just either kill them with one hit, or you kill them with one hit to immobilize them and then hit them again.
Yeah, but
But you just have to bait
there's
the
some
attacks. That's
bigger
so
variety
interesting.
of attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to use certain attacks for certain enemies sometimes.
Yeah. Also, the way each battle is set up, that you always have a source for the enemies. Like the robots come out of these machines, so you know, you first have to get rid of all the robots, then you destroy the machine, and that's how you stop more robots from coming back. In Kingdom Hearts, like the enemies just appear sometimes.
and
They're just
Yeah.
there.
You don't know when
Yeah.
the wave of enemies is gonna end, and it can get really frustrating if you play the game for the first time, and there's just wave after wave of heartless, and they don't stop coming, 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 and so forth. I remember being way more frustrated by Kingdom Hearts.
Sometimes it's like you can't really do anything about getting hit. There was this one type of enemy that nobody. They just
Like just the simple nobody.
no.
Yeah.
It was like something that sometimes went into the ground and just sliced upwards, and you just you got hit once and then you were stuck inside it somehow, and it hit you over and over again, and you could also not hit it in any way, and it was just really frustrating. And he would do it like over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is not that good.
Kingdom Hearts sucks, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's still like...
I guess that's what we take.
It's
from
still
this.
kind of charming, you know.
And I still like the aesthetic sometimes.
It's just a huge mess, and that's the good thing about it.
I think we have a lot of nostalgia bias on our part here, but yeah, I can see how it has a certain kind of charm, but it's not good. It's
not good, but it's just this huge mess of Final Fantasy and Disney characters.
Mostly Disney characters.
And it's just, then there's the organization and the
but the
really
Winnie the
edgy...
Pooh world, I like that.
That's my favorite part.
That's the best part of Kingdom
I
Hearts.
thought it was boring.
But
Like,
it's
get out of
it's
here,
so
normie.
it's
cool,
so
but
comfy.
yeah, but the games were like...
You just have fun, comfy mini games.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
boring
I guess.
about that? That's the best thing.
Yeah, I guess.
And I play the Winnie the Pooh theme.
Yeah, it was the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always felt at home in that forest.
So yeah, the good part about Kingdom Hearts is Winnie the Pooh. And the Spongebob game is
Just
really great.
Really good, yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
Totally
that's
is.
pretty good, right?
It's pretty good, right?
So yeah,
Oh my god, that was very that was a weird episode of this week's.
Spongebro Squarecast.
Yeah.
That's right. Very weird. We kind of derailed, got off the topic for a while there, but whatever, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Get a life.
Jeez, don't insult the audience, guys.
Who's the audience? I don't know that person.
Nobody's listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but nobody came.
I'm having a mental breakdown now.
Always.
Okay, guys.
No one will ever care about me.
Thank you for not caring about Sandy.
This is the end of the
Goodbye.
podcast. Bye.
We're never gonna record another episode. Goodbye.